Eric Graves live in Topeka tonight with a reaction from the governor and Clark Hunt. Eric?
Laura, Matt, a monumental day in Kansas. There might not be a bigger day in Kansas's history. They called it the largest economic announcement in Kansas. Like you said, a $4 billion investment to bring a new dome stadium to Wyandotte County and the Chiefs headquarters and the Chiefs practice facility to Olathe. It is coming up all Kansas. We got a chance to talk to Clark Hunt about how this decision was made. He said the fan experience always comes first, because that's what his dad Lamar Hunt was all about, was the fan experience. And they say moving to this new stadium will only increase the fan experience. They say the two important things they know to fans are keeping it as the loudest place to play in the NFL and keeping the tailgating environment ahead of games. They say they plan on doing both of those things. With this new dome stadium in Wyandotte County, it will come with an entertainment district around it with billions of dollars of investment in there, bars, restaurants, mixed-use facilities, all sorts of things like this. Now, this was not a decision that's been made and has been waiting to be announced. Chiefs President Mark Donovan told us that this was a decision that was made late last week officially, when the family sat down and decided to move the Kansas City Chiefs to Wyandotte County, Kansas. Here's what Clark Hunt had to say about thinking through that process.
My dad was always about the fans and thinking about the future. And this will give Chiefs Kingdom a state-of-the-art facilities for multiple generations, a building that could last at least 50 or 60 years. Secondly, we believe it's the best thing for the region. It will give Kansas City the opportunity to bid on events that we can't host right now, like Super Bowls, college football playoffs, NCAA Final Fours.
You heard Super Bowls right there. President Mark Donovan, owner Clark Hunt, tell us that they are going to be talking to the NFL about bringing a Super Bowl to Kansas City, Kansas. In terms of the next steps, Kansas leaders tell us it's about 18 months of planning, 3 years of construction, and kickoff in Kansas in 2031. We did get a chance to ask Hunt and Donovan about why Kansas over Missouri. One of the things they went back to, both of them talked about, was in Kansas, they were talking to one entity. They were talking to the state. In Missouri, they were talking to the state, the county, and the city. They went with Kansas. Live in Topeka, Eric Graves, KMBC 9 News.
Terrific job today.
Yep.
Thank you, Eric.